Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So my name's Rihanna, and I'm 14. I go to NLCS Dubai. I don't know if you've heard about it. Um, so I also published a book 3 years ago. So this is why I wanted to do the interviews with young authors of the UAE to promote their books. So I have a few questions for you. So my first
Yeah.
question is, can you tell us a little about yourself and how you got started with writing?
Yeah. So my name is Ayat. I go to Jumeirah College and I'm currently 11 years old. I started writing when I was like 8 years old. And how I actually started doing it was I was really into English and like descriptive writing, and I really enjoyed it. And then one day my mom came across Mikey's Instagram post, and she thought that I should do it because my English teacher told her that I was like really into it, and I was like, why not? And then I just started to get into it, and it was, yeah, really fun. A little bit of bumps across the way, but yes.
What inspired you to become a writer at such a young age?
So I would say by reading so many books. In year three, I used to read a lot. Like I wanted to become one of those word millionaires in my school, and I know I just kept on reading, and then I was like, wow, these authors are really amazing, and I just really wanted to be like them.
Yeah, that was the same case for me as well. I loved like J.K. Rowling at the time.
Yeah.
So how do you manage your time between school and writing? And do you have any tips for balancing both?
So it's a bit chaotic, but I always find that I have to do my homework first because like my teachers give a deadline, and with writing I find it enjoyable. So when I'm enjoying things, like not like homework, but when I'm enjoying things, I do them a lot faster. So basically what I just do is do the things that you think that you enjoy first so you can get that over with, and then take more time on the other things. So
Yeah.
I do it the other way around, flip, because I find that homework is very time consuming, and it's not really that enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
So after I finish it, I do the story writing. So mandatory things first.
Uh, I just wanted to ask, what's the name of your book again?
Alexa's Adventures Cruise Chaos.
Oh, nice. Could you share like the story behind your book, and what motivated you to start it?
Yeah, so in year four, we were doing the SDG topic, and we were doing a writing piece on that. And I was just thinking, like, it was a really fun, cool idea. So I was like, why not do it? I mean, at that time, there was like a lot of environmental issues like global warming, pollution. Actually, the book is about a girl. She's about your age,
Oh,
and she goes on a cruise trip with her family, and the crews are doing some illegal things with the environment, like cutting off the shark fins and all of those things. And Alexa and her family, they want to stop that. And yeah, and there's a really like confusing plot twist, but when you read it, it makes more sense.
okay. So, um, who are your favorite authors and how have they influenced your writing style?
Okay, so I would say two of them, Suzanne Collins, who wrote The Hunger Games,
Oh,
and yeah, and oh my God, I forgot his name all of a sudden. Yeah, Roald Dahl, sorry,
oh
is
yeah,
both of their books are really amazing. And with The Hunger Games, I was just so into it, the plot twists, the everything.
same. I love The Hunger Games as well. So, so what genre do you enjoy writing in most and why? Is it like fiction and like,
Um, so with these two books that I've written, they are both more of like adventure, and maybe the run that I'm writing right now a little bit more thriller. But I really want to write a comedy book. I had this nice idea of a very funny coffee story where the children just want to get revenge on the adults for making them do so much work and steal all their coffee, and then the adults go whiz.
Oh, that's nice. So, did you face any challenges in your writing journey? And how did you overcome?
Yeah. I'm actually facing one right now. With the editing process, it's just so different because I'm doing not really a familiar type of style writing in my current book. I'm doing it more on everybody's perspective, so it gets really confusing. And then when I'm editing it, I see that I've accidentally changed tenses, and I'm like,
Oh,
oh no. Yeah, and then in my last book, I wanted to add a plot, but that was really hard because there wasn't really like a way to add it. I had to find out one.
oh, okay. That was something similar with me. Like the editing process
Yeah.
was a bit difficult as well. It was kind of annoying. But
Yeah, I just whenever I go and I'm like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and then 5 minutes later, I'm like,
so, can you tell me about your most like recent work? So you said you're writing like your second book.
yeah.
So, what can your readers expect from it?
I mean, they can suspect a lot of like suspense. I feel like the whole book is based upon suspense. Like you don't know what's gonna happen next, and you don't know what's around you. It's also about like I'm not really sure how to say this, but it's like about like looking out for each other, and also let connects to nature when they get well. I don't want to ruin the book for anybody that
Yeah.
actually wants to read it, but kidnapping.
Oh, um, so, do you have any like writing goals or aspirations for the future? Like, do you have another
uh
that you want to write or
yeah, like I said earlier, I really want to write a comedy. And also I've had this goal ever since I started writing to reach the 100-page mark. I am so close to doing that, but then again, so far because like the editing processes and everything,
yeah.
I'm just trying to hold on and try to reach till those 100 pages.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to other young aspiring authors and who want to pursue writing seriously?
So I would say definitely like find in like an inspiration when you know that you want to be something like them or do something like that, you really get into it. That's how I got into writing. And just don't stress yourself too much out on it. I remember on my first book I was like 24/7 on it, and then it just got really like stressful at one point, and I was just like, oh my god, I have to put the laptop away now, like I have to stop writing.
Yeah.
Also, please dedicate time every day. If you don't like what I'm kind of doing now with the editing, if you don't do it every day, you're gonna become like lousy, and it's gonna be harder and harder for you to do it, and the work's just gonna keep on
Yeah.
lagging on.
Yeah. So that's the end of the questions. So
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thank you.